I was thinking about this today, right? I was thinking about how you have guys who are delusional in what they seek in women. I remember I would do videos, right? I may have a female in the thumbnail, or I may say, hey, this woman is attractive. Again, everybody's scale of attractiveness is different probably. Then you got guys that will immediately say, well, she's average. She's ugly. She's too fat. Knowing full well they would never be able to pull her. They wouldn't. I don't care how much game they talk on YouTube. They would never be able to pull those women. If they were around those women, they would be quiet and they would be docile. They probably will be trembling, nervous. But on social media, you got these guys that will act like they can pull all these different women, when even the women know these guys are lying. Even women know those dudes are lying. Make sure y'all like the stream. I see you, random woman. And I don't really address it because I know these guys are full of it. But I do think that social media has made not only women delusional, it has made men delusional too. It's made them believe they can go and get these women. Just because these women are for the streets, don't mean these women are for you. It don't mean that you can get those women. Again, I got to give y'all a dose of reality. That don't mean that you can get those women. Those women are for the street, but not for your street. I mean, you're not on that same street, okay? You're on a different street. You're not on that same street, so she can't be for you. She's on the other street, and them other dudes are dealing with her, but you're not on that same street, and you probably never will. All right? Now, I do think that when it comes to Ayesha Curry, I have no gripes about her. She seems like a good mother. I'm guessing a good wife, according to Steph. According to Steph, she's not a bad wife, so I have to go on his word. But she seems to be somebody who wants to be like other women. I think that's her flaw. She sees what these other women are doing, and she said, hey, why don't I do that? Which, again, just shows you the power of social media, the power of women believing that getting the likes and the comments that they get, they feel like it's worth it. They feel like it's worth it. And maybe it is. Maybe Steph has told her that, you know what, maybe you should be more active, which I doubt. But he's co-signing it because he knows that's going to make her happy. Because, again, she mentioned how Steph has his groupies. He has women who want to give attention towards him, but she doesn't get the same thing. And she's not going to get that from being a good cook and chef. I mean, I don't know if she still had it, but didn't she have like a show where she was being like a chef, right? Well, she sees that Instagram is a way for her to be able to get the male attention that she ain't getting from the cooking channel. And I think that is, how a lot of married women, especially who are married maybe to pro athletes or to men who are just successful, that is their way of finding a lane for themselves, for attention.
Ayesha Curry entanglement coming soon. #simp nauseated face.
Thanks, Shy. Appreciate it. Now, I want y'all to understand something. We as men, we really have to live in reality more so than I think women do, because there are women bragging about making millions of dollars off OnlyFans, which, again, that is your decision to go ahead and, give these women your money. But the only reason why these women are able to get that money is because these guys really think that they're going to gain something out of paying these women just to see their photos and videos that were probably in their phone for months and years. Okay. And you're just seeing it now. So obviously there's a market for males to fund the lifestyles of women due to social media, due to a fantasy, due to them thinking that they're validating themselves. Maybe they're getting shout outs from these women. Maybe they feel good about themselves. They can message these women directly and say, hey, I just donated you some money. Hey, can I get a shout out? Can you post a video thanking me? You know? And I think a lot of the things that we as men, we ain't living in reality. Not all of us, but there's just some of these guys, man. They think that if they do a little bit more, she's gonna notice. You know? And that's just not how it works. But I'm seeing where there's a woman, she's bragging about making $1 million a month off of OnlyFans. In 2020, that should never happen. Now, again, they could be lying. They could be lying, right? It could be lying. But they should never be in that situation to say that, especially in 2020. It's easy to watch adult entertainment on social media that you ain't even got to pay for. But it's about the validation of saying, hey, giving these women these money and expecting them to respond or to say something to them, right? Some of these guys may think they're building a friendship with these women. I'm telling you, that's what goes on. Let's look at what I told y'all about the guys that be talking about women being average, women being too fat. Let me tell y'all something, man. If any one of these chicks, let's say who I put up. Let's say one of these body positive models, they're not fat, they're just more on the big curvy side, I would say. Now I have guys that will say, no, not even that big. You will have women that are, I would say, who look like Amber Rose, just a little bit, with a little weight on her, just a little bit. They would say, oh, she's too fat, I'll never date her. Bruh, if that woman was standing in front of you, you'd be shivering and shaking and stuttering and trying to find the words to say something to her. We know those things happen. So the delusion is running rampant. I'm seeing it firsthand. All these guys got all this game, but y'all run into dating coaches. Why y'all think dating coaches are cleaning up right now? It's because a lot of you guys really don't understand the nature of women to the point to where you don't need a lot of game. You just have to find the inner confidence in yourself. That's where it comes from. You know, women can see right through BS. This is why you got guys that literally are broke. They're broke with a capital B, but they're still able to pull women. You know why? Because that guy literally has nothing to lose. And all he has in the world is his confidence. And that helps keep these guys from being homeless. It helps keep these guys from being from getting with women. It keeps them getting with women. And that's why you have women who end up with those type of guys, because they display a level of confidence that other guys who may have more than those guys have. That's what's going on out here. So when I see these guys get on social media talking about she's average, she's ugly, I would never date her, she's too fat. Bro, if that woman was right there in front of you, you would not know how to talk to her. You would not know how to talk to her. The only thing that separates you from being able to get one of these chicks is just confidence. That's it. Just being comfortable around women, period. You know? Those are the only things that's keeping you from getting the women that you want. But again, you can't get every woman you want. Listen, we all have certain limitations. Some have more than others. I'm not going to say I can get every woman in the world, but I can do just enough maybe to get the women that I like, right? But a woman who has 1 million followers on Instagram, if I'm chasing after her 9 times out of 10, that situation ain't gonna work. But there are guys who really believe that they can win those battles. Those battles are usually fought outside of social media most times, unless you're one of these goofy rappers. Okay, you one of these goofy rappers that is 24 years old, and the woman is about 6 years older than you, and she wants to date you and settle down with you, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you Playboy Cardi, you might have better luck if you Playboy Cardi. You know? But, you know, like with Ayesha Curry, she is in a situation where she wants to have male fans of her beauty, so to speak. She wants guys to see her the same way those guys see other women. And it's very evident in the things that she does. More subtle now, but it's only going to manifest and grow, you know?
Ayesha wants the world to know she a bad bitch too. She can cook though, lol.
Right. She do, Marcus. And she know that cooking ain't gonna get her there, but twerking will.
Maybe it's me, but Ayesha Curry looks a little weird looking.
Appreciate that, Endgame. So, again, I want people to understand that women like Ayesha Curry, she wants male fans. If she had it her way, she would start her OnlyFans because she wants to have male fans like Steph Curry has female fans in her mind. Even though Steph is a basketball player, is going to have more male fans of his basketball game. But in terms of looks wise, she feels like that's the only way she can grow. She wants guys to be chasing her hard. You know, she wants guys to not be afraid, not to feel intimidated by her image. She wants to destroy that image of who she was and build this new image of a female that can have fun, that you would like to be around, and you don't have to sort of walk on eggshells. You know, she don't want you guys to feel like you have to walk on eggshells to be around her. She wants you to know she can have fun too.
Approach with your head down and tell her how beautiful she is.
Right, Donna. Yeah, that's what.
Loudly crying.
Exactly. These dudes be approaching with their head down, afraid to say the wrong thing, but then want to come on social media and act like they get all these beautiful women. And we know that's all cap. But Ayesha wants guys to know that she can have fun, she can cut loose. She's not a stick in the mud, because a couple years ago, guys would have thought that, right? So they wouldn't have approached her with that type of energy. See, she's getting energy from guys that are like Steph, that are more of the, you know, toned down, more of the nice guy. She don't want that type of energy from guys. She want the energy from guys that are about basically smashing and dashing. She want that F-boy energy. That's what she wants. She's not gonna say it, but that's generally what she wants. And that's the type of energy she wants around her. And all I have to say is be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You just might get that F-boy energy to the point to where you end up leaving the situation you have for something worse.
Ayesha Curry looks awkward and unusually strange and trying to twerk and